stream first. Then we need to open here. Channel. Hari? Ah. What's it called? Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Save. Nice. Wait, tutup kot. ちょっと待ってね。Okay, we slow the music down a bit. Okay, now we go. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. Please enter the current time. What time is it, guys? What time is it now? 12:12.
Pukul 12:12.
I can't change the PM. Auto.
It's muffins time.
12:12 PM. It's muffin time. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Alright, you're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Begin the game? Yes. Server, the end never is the end. Loading. Huh? It's never the end?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Mm-hmm.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Play the
Okay.
Muslim song.
What buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every
Rainbow.
day of
Damn.
every month of every year.
Okay.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy. Let's go.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Mm-hmm.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
Kerhan ni
single
may ayam.
order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, now I can control him. Oof. Wait, he's walking very fast. It's like he's sliding.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
We are doing not what the narrator is saying.
Stanleyy.
Okay,
Papa
fine.
saya Tanjung rumah baru tinggal nak renovation uho.
Fine, we
Narrator
go.
dia sumpah lawak hahaha.
Fine, we go to the meeting room. Which one is the meeting
Tanda
room?
at Pichiolin, kau dah mainkan Lin hahaha.
I don't know where the meeting room is.
At Irwan DAHHBESTTT.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Are you calling me stupid? Are you calling me stupid? I just don't know where the meeting room is, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Tanda at Pichiolin, tapi banyak door endings.
Should we go on the right or the left? Right.
This was
You're
not
my
the correct
friend
way to
now.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew
Dia
it well.
kata.
Perhaps he
Sila
wanted
lah.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fine, we go to the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been
Pilihan
worth the
tangan
detour
kau.
after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Fine, staying here drinking it all in.
Yes,
GPA,
really,
nak makan.
really worth it being here in the room.
Okay.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Stanley was so bad at following instructions that it's a miracle that he didn't get fired years ago. Do not lie.
Hi,
If you are
Aoi.
lying right now, stop. Hi, Nikki. Okay. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's on. It will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the
Suya
platform
shoot, suya sam.
and plunged to his death.
I died.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I died. Oh, we're back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I listen to you. Yeah,
Yet
meeting
there was not
room.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Okay.
Stanley decided
guys.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Oh.
find an answer there.
Okay, how to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other. What the hell is there? A ghost here? I haven't finished reading. Has a slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Which one is me? Same ah. All same ah.
Hai geku.
Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Fish you. Oh ya Allah.
1. From Poto Perka, Pi Rhyming Sia.
Piriming. Potopeke. Piriming. Huh? Thank you for the donation. Arigato. Hi GF ku. Hi Henzo. I don't understand this slide. I don't understand the slides. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, downstairs. Ui. Never mind. Upstairs it is.
Game horror year.
Game horror? Nah, it's not horror. It's not horror at
Go
all.
downstairs, it's fun.
No, go downstairs is fun. Nah, it looks scary. Oof. There's a panda being shot. What is this? What is this?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Okay.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his
Habis nak
boss had been
pecahkan
keeping
buat
from
duduk
him.
tekan-tekan.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845 2845 2845
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
5
Trying to input anything on the device was useless,
Two,
since he could never possibly
eight,
know that the
four,
combination was
five.
2845.
2845
2845.
Okay. 2845. What am I doing wrong?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Oh
And
no.
the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, what did he do?
Whoop-de-doo.
Narrator hate I know.
The writer had enough of me. Does it want me to do? Does it want me to jump? You want me to jump? Oh. Up or down, guys? Up or down? Top or bottom? Bottom. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did
Okay.
he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked
Whoosh.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Should we go? Should we go and meet our death?
Suya.
Should we
Thank
go?
you.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Suya.
Ya Badrul.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Main apa?
Main game.
Game apa Suya desu?
Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Let's go back. I don't want to die. Not yet.
Dah mandi Suya?
We already died once. Dah mandi dah. Tiba-tiba ada benda kejar kan? Is he gonna say anything to me?
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Too much to live for.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Stanley
Did
thought to
he have the
himself.
strength to find out?
Yes, Stanley did have the strength to find out. In fact, he found out everything about the place. In fact, he's the boss of the place. In fact, he's the reason why everyone... What's this?
Now the monitors
Whoosh.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fired. Where's me? Well, 427 eh? Somewhere here kan? Yeah, that one's mine, if I'm not mistaken. 427. Okay, continue. What do we do? What's this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control
Hello.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Hello,
had been
Skull.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
No.
His own life in someone else's control.
Orang mana kah? Orang
Never.
Malaysia.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. How do I disable the control? How do I disable the control? Oh, the big red button? No, can't press that.
You're my friend now.
You're my friend now. Zian, thank you for the follow. Arigato. Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Tak nak. Should we turn it on or turn it off, guys? Do you guys think we should turn it on or turn it off?
On.
On? Let's go.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't
What?
just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
What the hell?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yes, yes,
It's your
yes.
time to shine.
Yes.
You are the star. It's your
Yes.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better
Yay,
than what I
fine.
had
No,
in
no,
mind.
no, no, no,
What a
no,
shame
no,
we
no.
have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm sorry, narrator. I listen. I
To know where
listen.
your co-workers are.
I listen to you after
A moment of
this.
solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Yeah, what
I
happened to
raised
them?
them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
No.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
No.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
Naruto
To hell with it.
reasonable
I'm
crash
going to
out.
put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Yes, yes,
These
yes,
are
yes,
precious
yes.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen.
What's
clicking
number
on
3?
Every little thing in this room.
What's number
These
3?
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that?
Number
Stanley?
1, number 1,
That
number
this
1.
video game can be beaten?
Number 1 is
One
here.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for
Number
quite a
5.
disappointment.
Number
But
5,
here's a
number
spoiler
5.
for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
What is this,
See you
narrator?
in humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee
That's
47.
30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I died. Did I die?
Aduh, host tak dengar cakap.
Did I die?
GPA.
Okay. This time, let's listen exactly to what he says, okay?
All of his
At
co-workers
find
were
my boy
gone.
geget
What could
dia
it
boy.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
No,
simply
dah
missed a
napa?
memo.
Let's listen to exactly what he wants to say.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
At Hazakun shop biar dia
Yet there was not a
degil
single
now.
person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping
find
coming
my
to a
boy.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Right. Boss office. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What
Okay.
could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Okay.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Okay.
2845.
2845.
Of
Got
course,
it.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. He
Amazing.
stepped into the newly opened passageway. I click up, but it's going down. Stanley walked straight ahead through
Dia
the
tak
large
suruh
door
tekan
that
pun.
read Mind Control
Oh.
Facility.
Dia tak suruh tekan. Lol. Okay, this one we are going exactly as what the narrator wants, okay?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Night Frost, hello. Welcome to the stream, Night Frost. Run, Sandy, run.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom meant nothing. Suara macam Omen sikit. Sikit lah.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was
Tak,
happy with his
suara
boring job?
tua.
That his emotions had been
Really?
manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Once and for all. Hey? We also died? Cash, thank you for the rose. Arigato.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Kau set timer ke tak
Where had
Suya?
his
Kalau
co-workers
you
That's
set
it.
timer,
How
kosong.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Is it even an open door? Looks like a screen.
Stanley felt the cool breeze
Oh.
upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
The end.
What if has actually been programmed to rebel just because the creator wanted some entertainment?
What if he's actually been
Lain
programmed to
macam.
rebel just because the creator wanted some entertainment? Maybe. Okay. Alright. Okay, this time I
All of
wanna...
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yai ulang.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Okay.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's incredible that he wasn't fired years ago. Cotto待って. Let's go back to normal Suya.
Suya,
Yeah, hello Empire.
degil siap dia ni.
Degil siap dia ni, why
Ha,
not?
lawak du.
Why the hell not? You know? Mati gila. Cotto mate. Nice. Kejap. Nak order apa yang makan? Should it be nasi? Should I order nasi or roti?
Nasi ayam gepuk.
Nasi ayam gepuk. Nasi ayam gepuk.
Nasi je.
Nasi ayam gepuk. Sedap ke nasi ayam gepuk? Nanti panas
Roti
tangan
macam
lah.
dah selalu. Sam yang baru semalam.
Nasi,
So, nasi.
nasi ayam gepuk. Tengok lu. Kalau ayam dia kecil macam mana?
Hainanese chicken rice.
Hainanese chicken rice. Ooh, chicken rice shop pun sedap tak? Tapi macam entahlah. Easy game. Let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Mm-hmm,
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Really?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Are you sure?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Huh?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Huh?
She's been waiting.
Cakap dekat Naruto, nyenyinya.
Okay, boleh.
Hai cuya-cuya.
Oi!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Nyanyi.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I don't want to talk to
That
her.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
She cheated on me. I don't want.
Here, clear as day.
Yeah.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
Who are you
How
to
had I
tell
not
me
noticed it
incorrect or
sooner?
not?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah, I'm not Stanley.
Can't
I'm
believe I was
Suya.
so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you
Yes.
made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Yes.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Yes.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Nope.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we
No.
can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No, don't
Please
stop the
observe this
game.
helpful instructional video.
Sia
Choice.
Isus.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Uh-huh.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Uh-huh.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Tidur je lah.
Or
Uh-huh.
he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Uh-huh.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational
Thank
logic.
you. Thank you,
If you find
Xavi.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make
Xavi?
sense,
Harvey.
in all likelihood,
Thank you, Harvey,
that
for the heart
person is
me.
not real.
Cash, thank you for
Allow
the
the person
rose.
to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot
Game
continue
apa
talking.
ni?
Game
Turn
apa
to a
ni?
partner and practice
Stanley
saying,
Parable
"My
Extra
goodness,
Deluxe.
Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
Like second crack.
Panjang miao.
Excellent. Making choices on a
Yes.
regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical
Letak tai
professionals
di dalam-
recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you
Letak
make
tai di
more than
dalam
8?
tu.
Less?
Yes.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Uh-huh.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test
Panjang
and
sangat lah video
reinforce
ni.
the material covered in this video.
You're my
Tutup.
friend now.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of
Tidur.
narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Why is this
Bro
room?
betul-betul tidur.
Why is this room?
What is Hoshino Ruby doing here, Dagong?
What is Hoshino Ruby doing
Now
here,
that your
dog?
choices are
Nah.
meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the
Why are
platform
you
and
rainbow
dying.
colored hair in the
Imagine
thumbnail?
main
Because I did
character
GF
dying senselessly
Suya just now.
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Alright. Ooh, I need a key. A key card, please. Give me a key card. No key card? Whoosh. This game is not horror, but it's giving me horror vibes. Fine, I go back.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't want.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yes.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yes.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yes.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Right.
Why not? Fine. I don't want. I want this one.
Masuk balik.
I want this room. Wish. Distorted dah semua benda. Tak bagi. Dia tak bagi.
Jangan cakap dia memang paksa masuk pintu sebelah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about, my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yes.
Why? For what?
Why not?
What did you
Why
get out of
not?
that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth
Awalnya
it?
alay.
To know that my story is
Yes.
now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Hihi.
I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
What do I do? What do
No,
I
have
do?
to. I have to shut the game
Game
down.
apa
I
ni?
have to.
No,
I
don't
have to.
don't shut the game down. No.
Waradu.
Wardu. Aha, you can't shut it down. I control this game now.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
At Muhat Stanley Parabeli.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? Just
Yes.
have to see? Didn't I
Yes.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I
He
am.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I
That thought hadn't even
am.
occurred
Janganlah
to you, had it? That
marah.
there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
No, I'm not. Nyi.
My story.
Doesn't
If
matter.
you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Hi.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Yes. S.
When Stanley came to a set of
Kanan dulu.
Two open doors. He
the
entered.
door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always
Putting the story
I'm
first.
quite sure you'll
Mama,
be
take it pada
able to
heart me.
just
Yes.
follow
Follow my lead and you'll be fine.
All right.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a
Set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. He entered the door on his left. Eh. No, I want this door. Fine. Clicking everything first before anything.
No! Why did you do that?
That is right,
Quickly,
Kan.
hurry back.
Your long time
Behave
number 3.
exactly as Stanley would. That
Yes.
means choosing
Responsibly and always putting the story
I'm
first.
quite sure
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
All right.
Alright.
When Stanley
Look, man,
came
take
to
it
a
pada
set
heart
of two
me.
open doors,
He entered the door on his left. Eh. Fine. Let's go, let's go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
That one is right, Suya.
I know it's right.
Exactly as Stanley would.
I know it's
That
right.
means choosing responsibly and
Why
always
would you
putting
go
the
left
story
when you can
first.
go right?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to
Naru,
the task.
thank you for the
Just
heart
follow my
me.
lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright.
Stanley came to a set of two
Open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Apa akadi madu akit
No!
si?
Why did you
Siwal.
do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
At
That
Narwaya
means
Matuai
choosing
Founder
responsibly
Diam.
and always putting the
Hi,
story
Sia.
first. I'm quite sure you'll
Hi,
be up to
Sai.
the task. Just follow my lead
Anyway,
and you'll be
hi,
fine.
Sui Chan.
All right.
Suya
When
suka main
Stanley
dengan
came to
Naruto
a set
tu
of two
hahaha.
open doors,
At
he
Iris
entered the door on
Izaritia,
his left.
Starmi X na. Buat AP ni. At Narwaya Matuai Founder Che.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Tak apalah, kita masuk lah. Kita
Choosing
masuk.
responsibly and always putting the story first.
First.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Just follow my lead and you'll be
Masuk belah
fine.
Kiri,
Alright.
hahaha.
Lah.
When Stanley
Alright.
came to a set
Set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Allah,
boss's
tak boleh
office.
turun. Dia tak bagi turun dah.
No tak bagi turun.
Dia dah tak bagi turun dah. Wah. Bos office dia dah berubah.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Way
life.
lain.
Shocked,
Itu.
unraveled, Stanley
Lain.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Okay.
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nye. Nye.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nye. Kepala pisang. Fishu.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Okay. Night Shark 111.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you had better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Yes.
If you didn't
Sai, thank you for the hype me. Thank you for the go popular.
Come here. You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
I
You could have
did,
done
bro.
whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I
Why
did,
you
bro.
come this way?
I
Speak.
did, but you
Say
didn't
something
want.
to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I did.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley?
Hey,
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
No.
Please, I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
takut.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Lah.
The choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
And
please.
jump to je.
Choose.
Please choose.
This is more important than you ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Macam tu je Mat habis. That's nice. I like that
He
one.
sounds like little poopy.
All of his
Yeah.
coworkers were gone.
I like that
What
one.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ui. Kita tempat lain. Hello, thank you for the hype me. Shin, thank you for the roti canai.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the
Oh.
right, my mistake.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes. He cute. Narrator is cute. Boy, thank you for the rosa. Arigato.
Down, left, right.
Arigato.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is
Yes.
absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure, narrator?
Aduh, kena sidai.
Are you really sure?
Isekai ka.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Spoiler.
Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No.
All of his co-workers were
I
gone.
want to see where we go if we go down though.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything
Whoosh.
should be... Oh, did something change?
Hey.
Stanley,
Something changed.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story
Lain
somewhere?
macam.
Or
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Whoosh. Which one do you guys want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one?
Pakai wheel.
Pakai wheel.
Wheel lah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 6 su.
No, 5. We can't go in through this one. That's only 5.
15 macam ni.
15 macam nice. Tang mana ada 15 pula. I think kena kat 5 tu. Oh no. Oh, number 4. Let's go then. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okey, kita follow 1. Dah
Oh.
kata.
Oh, sama. Oh, sama.
I'll say it.
4 dari
This is the
kanan.
worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it
No.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Aduh,
memo.
pisang.
There's no door.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
There's no
I might be
door.
remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Ambil tu Naruto.
Oh, there's a cup fall here.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. It's becoming a horror movie. Horror game.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't
Is this
either.
the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall,
No,
but I
ni
believe
macam
my
back
story
rooms.
took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I do.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Ah,
You
Jenny.
win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know
Jenny,
you
thank you
put
for the
in
hug me. Thank you for the
work,
go
and it really
popular.
paid off. So, good job.
Yay, good job.
Oh, no. I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I did. What?
And this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Restart again. Chifuyu, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the go popular. Arigato. Ada line.
You live lama lagi ke?
Tak tahulah. Maybe I'll stop untuk solat and
Neneng. Lah
solat
ada
and makan dulu kot. Yeah. Dah ada line dah.
Alright, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get
Pew,
lost,
pew.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Number. Number follow.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Fine.
Nyeng.
No? Fine.
Happy streaming Sue for you.
Thank you, Chifuyu.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yeah,
Put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
it is.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Weird back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes. Ui. Lagu Nazi apa pula ni? Kuat siap lagu dia.
Terkejut aku. Hayalah. Line pun start jadi how.
Itu doh.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
What
sure
fern?
you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What fern? What's the fern?
Belakang.
Ni? Fotokopier.
Pokok dekat pintu keluar.
Ni?
Game app lah.
Ni? Hello Saito. Thank you for the heart me. Stanley.
Nak kacau boleh.
Stanley
Itu
Parable.
bukan.
Stanley Parable Extra Deluxe. God.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is
Suya
any
dah
of this
berenang
ringing a
ke?
bell?
What?
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Itu game
after
apa?
everything we've been through, you
Saya dah berenang ke? Dah.
this anymore, to hell with it. Restart.
Ada line lagi?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring,
Yeah.
mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Nyawa Suya Chan.
Let's go. Now, Ilyas.
Now, yes, this is
Suara macam
exciting.
Mr. Bean.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
You
Go
understanding.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Let's go. My imagination.
Akhirnya
Oh, no,
Naruto
not
dah
you
faham
again.
kita ha.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yes.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Stanley yang buat Marvel tu ke?
Stanley yang buat Marvel tu, nah. Yang tu dah tak ada.
Makan game backroom.
Macam game backroom tak lah. Ooh.
Jangan
a
follow
choice.
line je.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Okay.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Yes.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Yes.
Just walk in circles for a
I
minute.
want story we both together.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our
Faham tak?
destination
Tak.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's
Faham?
origin. So
Yes.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
You're
And
my
since
friend
the answer
now.
is clearly yes, then by
Hey,
all
Lee, thank you for the
accounts,
follow.
The right is the correct one.
Yeah.
Another victory for logic.
Yes.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Akhirnya dia
Allah.
kanan.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The
Okay.
confusion ending.
Deviate from maintenance room and up in monitor room. Narrator starts the game. First restart.
Ha.
Discover the second door's room now has...
Times?
We restarted 8 times?
Really how all this goes?
Huh? After a long time Stanley dies?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed
The
to forget?
confusion ending.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here.
Find
on
the
this-
line again.
this
Begin following the
thing.
line for identical replica of the
Wall.
office that has begun to
Well,
deteriorate. Attempt to
you
make
consulted
up story
me.
here.
Why don't
Rather
I
start
get
again.
this
Several
out?
there is no
Why don't
longer
I
an
get a
office.
say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't.
One
want
day in the
game to keep
blackness, find a
restarting. I
bookstore.
don't want to forget what's going on.
Find a
I don't
bookstore?
want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
And
You're a
the timer
child.
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Did we break the
Whatever
cycle?
it is that made this schedule?
Yeah.
Would we even know?
Yeah.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Maybe.
We broke the empat wall.
Yeah, we broke the fourth wall.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oi. Lanjut saya. Again.
No
Again.
dia auto restart.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Dah fifth
Stanley
restart.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
5th, bukan 8 dah.
Game menguji minda ni.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Kanan.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
Tak
but
salah,
you
kau boleh
all this
terjun.
time.
Dah,
There's
dah
someone
terjun dah.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
No, she cheated on me.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to
Go.
her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the hell?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes.
Who want to commit their life to you?
Yes.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the
Memang nak
death
kena
of a
sepak
man
sinar
named
tu
Stanley.
ni.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
I'm
Now
Stanley.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Azan.
It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost
Nanti
too
end ke
wonderful to
ataupun
behold.
AFK.
Saya rasa macam saya nak end dekat TikTok. Lepas tu saya nak sambung live dekat YT dengan saya live dekat YT je dulu. Nak main balo sekejap.
As he
Lepas tu baru
wandered through
makan.
this fantasy world, he
Order
began to
makanan,
fill it with many
lepas tu
possible
balo.
paths and
Makan.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind
Oh.
controls.
Eh.
Down another was a yellow line
nak
that weaved
compare.
in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Yes.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Crimson, thank you for the heart,
Not so
me.
different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe
Suara
this time
narrator
he'll
ni
see.
macam suara cikgu sejarah, making me
And I tried again.
making me
And
ngantuk.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I love his voice.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm sleepy.
No.
The end is never the end. Okay. Let's stop there first. Azan pun dah azan. Sia pun dah lapar. Maka dengan itu, kita end stream dulu, okay? Dekat TikTok lah. Saya sambung dekat YT.
Lagi ngatuk dengan cikgu matematik buat lawak.
Kantuk dengan cikgu matematik
Nanti
buat
lah,
lawak. Kenapa?
Join N.
Kenapa Y cari X? Kenapa Y cari X tapi tak jumpa jawapan?
Tak tahu.
Tak tahu.
Sup dia tak boleh lupakan X dia.
Betul. Sebab dia tak boleh lupakan X dia. Ataupun sebab X dia dah jumpa N. Yalah.
Buka ke
Cakap
just
tu.
chatting saat nak tengok tap-tap.
Tak.
Korang boleh pergi ke YT Suya Time sebab Suya sambung live dekat YT.
Yes, saya sambung live kat YT doh. Kat tu. Tengok ni. Wish, boy nombor 1 hari ni. Mantap siap. Okay, minasan. Thank you so much for joining the live on TikTok. Arigatou gozaimasu. And also on YT. Arigatou gozaimasu. Kita dah live 2 jam setengah. And we have reached 126k
Sambung kami
tap-tap.
ke Kid A.
Sambung Valo. Siapa nak join Meha? Kat Valo. Kat YT. Sekejap je sambil Suya order makanan. Thank you so much for 127k likes. Number 1, we have Boy at 54.6k tap-tap. Number 2, we have Amirul at 20.7k tap-tap. Number 3, we have Night Frost at 4.6k tap-tap. Number 4, we have Izumi at 2.9k tap-tap. Number 5, we have Bob the Junior at 2.7k tap-tap. Number 6, we have Kambing at 1.1k tap-tap. And number 7, we have VPV at 847.
Mantap,
Arigato. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, minasan. Dan what?
Bye Cuya Cuk Cambu Syuk
Eh,
Basam.
Ojo. Hello, Joe. I mean, if you guys want to see me play,
Mohan nak repo malam
like,
ni kan?
continue playing, go to YT. But if you guys like, you know, if you guys wanna go eat and something, feel free to go eat and something, okay? Lukis, wish, dah siap dah. Let's go. Is it a meme? Is it a meme? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining today's stream. Arigato. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for all the tap-tap. Thank you for all the social buzz. And siapa nak join balu boleh pergi ke YT, okay? Bye-bye. See you later. Jangan lupa makan ya, geng. Siapa nak order makanan dah ni? Alright. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye.
Tata Su. Dah makan dah?
Dah makan dah. Good. Balu, jom. Tahu mama ada ke tak? Bye-bye. Batuk. Alamak, lupa nak screenshot lah. Tak apa. Alright, going back to here. Definity boleh tutup, Indofinity boleh tutup. Hello Amirul. Saya boleh buka social stream rasanya. For this. So, nanti ada TTS kot. Awal menguap. Iya doh. Balo. Tak boleh lah tiba-tiba wifi college tak bagi. It's okay. It's okay. Kalau tak boleh tak apa. Don't worry about it. Mana dia punya text to speech? This one. I already turn it on. But for some reason dia tak nak dengar. Tak boleh lah. Sini tak boleh tap-tap ke? Tak boleh. Chat TT tu hide lah. Oh ya, yeah, betul. There you go. Cotto mate ni. Kejap. Caster Lab saya jadi tak? Siapa pula ni? Will you still love me? Young and beautiful. Korang tak boleh dengar lagu tu kat YT. Komen ni. I know you will. I know that you will. Will you still love me? Balo. Balo. Ada dekat YT je. Tak jadilah Castle Lab ni. Apa pun. On Sunday. Apa? Masih belum jumpa? Macam mana ni? Bila nak kena masuk? Jap. Saya masih live di YT tau. Just so you know. Tapi tak. Sekejap je. Minji makan apa, Minji? Tak. Aduh, Maggie. Aduh, Maggie pula.
Aduh, roti.
Ish,
Roti.
Maggie.
Kau ada apa saya?
Ada apa? Ada hati dan perasaan. Order. Order tak tahu. Tak order lagi.
Cek telinga tu.
Dengar sikit je. Dah full dah ni. Dah full dah suara dia orang. Biarlah dengar sikit je. Kacip.
Kau dah kacip. Kalau
Mana
Jumaat
ada?
hari Sabtu.
Mana dia?
Siapa main?
Siapa-siapa main? Tak ada, aku nak main sekejap je sambil tengah tunggu makanan. Tak order lagi, baru nak order. Sabar Sat.
Lah.
Tengok sekejap.
Luar.
Tengok sekejap.
Alah minyak. Boy, belum baloh nak kotak.
Belum balu nak kotak. Aduh, addicted.
Siapa nak kotak? Aduh.
Addiction.
Dah apa sedap.
Bodoh.
Be like a big bean.
Big bean.
Bumbu klon. Bodoh
Muklat
lah.
lain tu.
Bodoh. Semua bodoh.
3, 4, 5.
Tengok
Ayam gepuk Pak Gembus sedap ke?
Not bad.
Apa tu?
Gepuk ah.
Tinggi korang tahu.
Sorry
Oh,
Ninja.
gepuk sedap.
Tapi ayam penyet macam lagi sedap kan? Ayam penyet.
Actually tak salah, ayam gepuk Pak Gembus tu favourite Pio.
Oh iya ke?
Tapi
Tapi
Pak
ayam
Gembus tu favourite Pio.
penyet macam lagi sedap. Kan.
Depends on apa yang kau rasa sedap lah. To be honest.
Depends.
Dia macam iPhone dengan Android.
Mestilah iPhone menang.
Ya Allah,
Ya,
Vidya. Boleh.
Dia prank lah. Sedap tu,
Apa?
geprek.
Tadi kau cakap apa? Geprek dengan apa? Gepuk
Gepuk dengan penyet.
Penyet.
Oh, penyet.
Mm-mm.
Rasanya sambal dia je yang lain.
Weh, dia ada coconut shake. What the hell? Okay. Coconut shake.
Kalau gepuk and geprek goreng tepung. Gepuk goreng kunyit biasa yang kosong tu.
Penyet. Dia ada air
Penyet rasanya
kepaya.
sama dengan gepuk. Kepaya pula.
Tapi air kepaya dia
laki macam lembu,
unavailable ala Pisham.
Unavailable. Aduh.
Carrot susu ke?
Kenapa dia double
Coconut
check?
shake.
Coconut shake.
Mahal
Sorry, Minji.
siap
Minji
coconut
nak cakap
Apa
apa
tu?
tadi, Minji?
Ngapa tu? Saya pun nak coconut shake. Nak sebut coconut shake.
Coconut shake.
Coconut shake for the win.
Alah.
Minji tahu tak semalam
Aha.
saya main kom.
Aha.
Dua kali kom, 2 kali MVP. Satu match MVP. Tapi kalah dua-dua, pisang.
Boy, tadi kau kata
Ya?
kau main dengan Ari rated pukul 4 pagi, serius ah?
4 pagi tadi.
Lah.
Dia bukannya apa. Mula aku kom dulu solo. Pasal aku kom dengan Ari. So Ari tengok macam okay, boy perform. Sekali unrated lepas tu aku dah kacip, aku dah penat, aku dah malas try hard sebab unrated kan. Tambah pula enemy lobby entah datang dari mana, tahu-tahu sesat beratus level. Terus.
Apa boy, yang penting
MVP tu. Yang penting MVP.
dah tak boleh sama-sama dah boy, dah tak boleh main sama-sama dah.
Taraf sama-sama boleh lah, tapi yang lobby tu entah lobby siapa, tiba-tiba sesat.
Kadang waktu macam pukul 4 pagi tu kan tak ramai on Valo yang kat server
Yang on Valo ialah orang yang tak ada live. Dan orang yang tak ada live ni selalunya yang level tinggi-tinggi. So macam
Aku ada Kuronami Marshall je weh dalam aku punya ni.
Weh, okey lah tu.
Boleh tu.
Tak pakai lah Marshall. Saya tak pakai Marshall lah.
Ush. Ada protokol Phantom.
I mean,
Marshall best tapi kau kena headline lah.
headline satu.
Headline tu apa?
Tapi
Dekat level.
Kalau tak head level, kau doa diorang low je lah. Tak low.
Doa diorang tak beli, diorang doa supaya diorang tak beli armor.
Tak beli armor pun tak one shot lagi badan.
Ya, one shot lah badan.
Marshall berapa damage? 100?
101 kalau badan.
Oh iya ke? Baca tu ya.
Badan 101.
ZVT berapa tadi?
Aku nak masuk.
865.
Siapa lagi nak masuk?
Aku dah tekan dah tu, sorry. Aku dah tekan swift play tadi. Cepat, masuk.
Dapat ni bread.
Shy minci.
Saya lah roti.
Wih, bread.
Tak,
Saya
asal
lah roti.
kau ni yang kepala pisang tu Suya.
Akaun baru lagi. Minjak.
Iya.
Ni apa? Cari net market ke?
Bukan. Ini
Net
serius
market
saya
yang
nak
bijak.
throw, tapi itulah.
Serius saya nak throw tiba-tiba terperform.
Boy, kau
Tapi
always
enemy
perform boy.
toxic.
Lebih toxic.
Boy,
Iya.
kau always perform boy. Aku dah takut dengan kau ni.
Tak. Kau jangan risau. Alah, chamber dah dorang lock. Tidak.
No, kesian.
Ya.
KJ aku 100% win rate tu. Padahal baru satu match.
5 match dulu baru boleh bincang, baru boleh cakap. Aduh.
Dah mau terbiar jet tu seorang.
KJ senang je nak main. Taklah gurau je lah.
Jet senang main. Berapa win rate jet kau?
KJ bukan jet, KJ.
KJ? Dia senang main.
Aku dah belah.
Dia senang main tapi the moment kau tinggal seorang, susah dia nak clash.
KJ.
Unless kalau ni lah attacking lah. Sebab kau boleh control molly dari jauh lah, letak kat spike apa semua.
Ya, lepas tu kau boleh buka ulti biar enemy tak berani nak dekat.
Kalau attacking okey lagi lah. Defending macam pisang.
Tapi melainkan kalau diorang ada util yang damage tu macam Soba punya ulti. Ulti tu susah jugalah nak control lockdown tu. Kena tembak sekali dua, mampus lockdown hancur.
Teneneng.
Tu depan tu.
Thank you.
Nabret. Aku cakap Nabrim. Aku dah cakap Nabrim. Ini Nabret.
Oh, kacip.
Ui, Soba.
Ya saya.
Sir. Soba.
Ayo.
Oh Allah, tak lepas.
Tak apa boy.
Nice lah.
Ui.
Habiskan lah.
Ada ni? Ada belakang.
Sekejap tutup formation.
Yeah. Alamak. Satu lagi.
Nice.
Chamber tu gila tu.
Iya. Dia push seorang.
True definition of chamber.
Cambah.
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 Suara?
Cambah.
Cambah. Cambah.
Cambah.
Ha? Dia camber.
Macam mana lagi lah? Cambah.
Betul.
Camber.
Betul. Camber.
Aduh.
JGH.
Aduh. Ari Suya. Nice lah.
Dekat atas tu ada?
Ah.
Lah. Weh, tak ada orang tengok. Ada bawah tu.
Bawah mana?
Tu. Kau tengok Minji. Jahat, bodoh.
Cambah. Minji buat apa? Minji knife dia ke?
Saya nak knife tapi miss. Saya lari lah.
Boy nak vendor.
Aduh. Cambah.
Camber. My bad boy. Dia panggil aku ke? Cik.
My bad boy. Oh ya doh. My bad boy.
Okay, ada A.
Okay.
Ada A. Suya, jangan entry lu. Hold je.
Oh dah, diorang dah masuk. Saya tak entry. Saya ke belakang. Tapi diorang dah masuk.
Mana Cambah?
Cambah.
Tidak. Atas.
Oh,
Ada atas.
Allah.
Nice. Nice. Let's go onion. Alamak.
Oh,
nice
nice
to
try.
Aku awal sangat. Keluar tadi.
Tak dengar sangat suara game by the way. Suara game pula.
Suya nak tukar Phantom?
Boleh? Sekejap.
Thank you.
Buat awal dekat TikTok tu ya?
Sebab dah live
Nampak
nak dekat 3 jam dah. So macam malas dah.
Nerseng. Ada. Atas, bawah, kiri, kanan.
Oh Allah. Alah, blind bodoh.
Tidak.
Dulu.
120.
Cembah ke lo?
Cembah. Nice.
Oh.
120. Cembah.
Oh.
Alamak.
Wih, chamber diff.
Atas. Cembah.
Wow.
Mantap sih ya.
Yo, chamber.
Cembah.
Yo.
Tell me the terror of the story. Tadadang, tadadang, dang. Tadadang, dang, tadadang, dang.
Nak slow ke nak teruskan?
Boleh juga. Terus scan. Sini.
Ah,
Scan
dinding?
close.
Kan nak belakang tu?
Dinding tu. Diorang tak push.
Ada Omen backside.
Oh, boleh. Okay. It's new to me.
Something new.
Oh, ada ni.
Ada flank.
Ada flank?
Kambing dia dekat
Ya, atas tu.
Oh.
Oh.
Aku jauh
Oh,
siap.
Allah, weh.
Aku nak cembang.
Chamber
Aduh.
seorang buat apa kat situ chamber?
Dia
Dia.
flanking.
Apa? Sand ke?
Sentinel. Atas chamber.
Ush.
Chamber.
Cembang.
Chamber.
Oh.
Nice
Kalau dia sempat
try.
tekan.
Crosshair dia kat kepala tu.
Tengah-tengah lah itu. Nice try chamber.
Chamber hard carry tu.
Ya tu.
Ya.
Saya nak Spectre. Thank you.
Ada. Nak masuk A ke? Roti. Roti nak masuk A ke roti?
Boleh? Jom lah. Nampak saya?
Oh, pegang spike.
Kau pegang spike?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah lah. Astaga. Tak apa. We close. We slow. Okay.
Jet flank.
Ada pun.
Dia teleport tadi lah. Oh, ada orang dekat atas. Nice.
Oi, ada Omen atas ni.
Mati.
Oi, jangan! Ya Allah, Jet, siut lah.
Oh, nice. Satu sebelah kau, satu depan kau. Atas sudah. Offside. Ikut tembak.
Asal.
Nasib.
No longer
Yes.
ends. Even another life. Okay, apa Brim lagi seorang yang ada cake. Orang lain semua tak ada cake.
Apa tu?
Ada cake. Aku pula scan.
Scan je. Aku shot that.
Kita ada yang close. Jom pergi B. Oh, mid.
Oh, mid.
No one. Dia pergi B lah. Sama cembak.
Saya follow.
Mari saya. Depan saya.
Belakang.
Mana?
Tak, tadi dekat kau tadi.
Dah mati.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mas, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Pam.
Nice, sir.
Pam.
Brim out, Brim. Hantu lah mat nama dia.
Hantu. Alamak, balon saya crash.
Alamak.
Tim crash.
Alamak.
Alamak. Apa kau order tu ya?
Saya penyek.
Oh, okay.
Ayam penyet.
Yes sir.
Yes sir. Macam mana yang more sassy, more like macam tu.
Ya. Yes. Aku nak enter matchmaking. Oh.
Apa
Better sec.
One game no carut.
One game no carrot. Easy lah.
Okay,
Hi
jom.
Kimi.
One game no carut nak try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice.
Aduh, bogok.
Give me love, get me crazy. Arma, hello.
Arma on balo.
Arma kerja lah.
Tahu kerja. Oh kerja
Arma kerja.
Bukan baru dekat tempat kerja.
Hari ni
Kat
Ahad
Balo.
kan?
Wait. Is? Asal Is dalam kom. Dia tak kerja ke budak ni?
Alamak.
Hari ni Ahad kan?
Orang boleh start
Hari
tak?
ni Ahad. Aku lupa. Arma, jom. Balo.
Hari ni Ahad.
Otak aku dia macam semua orang kena kerja.
Sebenarnya tak keluar rumah kan. Dia tak tahu hari apa tu.
Diam tu. Hari hanyalah nama. Semua hari sama je. Kecuali Jumaat.
Aduh, aku hati Balo. I hate Balo. Aduh.
Kecuali hari Jumaat. Oh, sebab tu lah kau solat Jumaat hari Sabtu.
Tak, saya kena ready hari Jumaat. Tapi saya pergi solat hari Sabtu. Saya special. Saya lain daripada lain.
Kat parents.
Nak tak? Minji tengah on balik
Ya.
Sabarlah Tia.
Siapa?
Kasihlah
Tanya.
masa sikit.
Diamlah boy. Bising kerja-kerja.
Kasihlah masa sikit. Apa masalahnya? Dia nak start balo kan. Aduh.
Mana button kick? Oh ni.
Pula button kick. Pula.
From party.
Benda boleh kick. Selagi
From
boleh kick, kita kick.
Minjak, kau nak aku visit kau tak?
Boleh?
Kau kena keluar game, masuk game balik. Sabar Sat. Kena sabar Sat. Aku
Apa,
belum
exit
masuk.
balo?
Tak, exit farm merge, lepas tu masuk balik.
Oh.
Sebab kan ada gas.
Nama
Siapa yang discover?
tahulah.
Siapa yang discover
Apa?
macam mana cara nak fix?
Si Nana hari tu tiba-tiba sebab tak nak
ada lah nama kau, tak apa. Visit.
Dah keluar?
Tak apa, saya dah visit balik.
Bagi orang yang offline kot. Tak tahulah.
Dia sebab main dalam server hari tu, tiba-tiba bila nampak orang enter macam ada. Macam tu.
Oh.
So kesimpulannya kena masuk server, main in one session, so macam baru dia akan register balik nama.
I see.
Faham. Yang penting, jom draw garden Miji. Taklah.
Eh?
Aku dah.
Easy lah game tu.
Says the guy yang beli bunga dekat live orang.
Sorry doh.
Aduh.
Astaga.
Beli bunga kat live orang. Apa ni? Cerita? Spill.
Tak ada apa-apa.
Spill.
Don't worry about it.
Alah, Minja. Kita kan kawan. Sepi.
Dia macam ni tau boy. Saya tak expect pun addicted dengan game tu. Scroll lah TikTok. And then nampak ada orang live grow a garden. Dia jual bunga. Saya belilah.
Masa macam mana? Suya tahu?
Saya bagi tahu.
Oh, faham.
Tak kenapa kau tak puas hati aku tahu.
Ingatkan Suya ada sekali. Saya tak kecalah. Suya bermain grow garden.
Sorry dulu, Roblox ni mainan budak-budak. Roblox ni mainan budak-budak.
It's not something like still a brain rot, right?
Roblox ni Minji mainan budak-budak.
Apa?
Roblox ni Minji.
Mana Suya Desu tu?
Roblox ni Minji. Hey. Minji.
Aduh.
Tak ada lah. Aku pernah ada masa addicted. Tapi tak adalah dengan satu game je addicted dengan Roblox lah. Duduk kedai main Roblox. Pergi mana-mana main Roblox. Macam apa-apa je.
Kalau tu saya tak pernah lah.
Saya pernah.
Aku tak pernah.
Been there, done that.
Damn, get alive.
Shut up. This was even before everything.
Tak nak comeback tu.
Come back dalam tu. Dalam Roblox. Tak nak ada budak-budak. Bocah.
Jangan main dengan budak.
Oh ya Allah.
Apa kita buat game
One
lain ke apa
from
ke kat
AXG. IDKI already denat or not happy I satirizing Sia.
Thank you Armor. AXG ni Armor ke? Armor X Gwen. Ya doh, ni Armor AXG. Saya baru tahu maksud AXG apa. Masih doh Armor. Cakap je lah Armor dalam DC. Boleh je.
Dia cakap dia kat rumah parents.
Oh, kat rumah parents. Cakap kirim salam tapi takut kau tunjuk lah pula muka aku kat parents kau kan. Hai makcik, hai pakcik. Saya Suya yang Armor duk tengok-tengok waifu-waifu dalam phone dia tu. Itu saya. Tiba.
Assalamualaikum.
Oh, salam. Halo.
Minji. Alah, baru nak tanya. Ajar aku Viper kat Breeze boleh tak?
Oh, tak ada Viper dekat account ni.
Tak, aku ada. Kau ping kat mana? Tak apa. Next.
Double smoker lah.
Double smoker?
Boleh juga, boleh.
Double smoke?
Ya, boleh. Viper boleh.
Tapi dah ada brief.
Next game.
Boleh.
Saya tarti. Okay, sebab kan dah ada satu smoke. And then the other one smoke kan either backup ataupun tolong, support kan. Tak tahu macam mana nak tolong. Tak terfikir.
Smoke wall ke smoke oak.
Ataupun lepas ni kita masuk ni. Kita masuklah ni. Masuk custom. Lepas tu Minji ajar lah. Aku pun ada Viper. Tak belajar lagi Viper.
Ya.
Boleh kak?
Boleh ajar sekali si Minji ni.
Jom. Alah, saya first start. Lobby jet lah ni. Aduh.
Jangan ada hantu tadi sudah.
Tak ada.
Hantu tu benda lain.
Yes, I would die for you, baby. Ui, lawaknya banner race. Comel.
Banner mana satu?
Banner race. Perasan.
Banner race dia macam tak tahu macam nak explain. Tapi comel.
So ya, teneneng.
Mana kau?
Thank you.
Arara lu.
Tak nak setiap kali aku arara kena klip pisang.
Is dah kena dah.
Is lagi banyak doh kena klik daripada kau. Kau patut bersyukur.
Is tak apa, dia sanggup. Aku tak sanggup. B tak ada orang.
Match satu. Aku bagi kat VR. Taklah. Gurau. Sorry doh Is.
Aku pergi B lah. Oh, banyak. Banyak.
Alamak.
Kenapa lately orang
Semua sini.
Weh, tak jadi doh.
Apa?
Yang boy pernah ajar aku yang
lah belakang.
Sorry. Saya pun baru perasan.
boy pernah ajar yang kalau pakai bird tu flash lepas tu terus masuk. Lepas tu tembak. Tapi aku buat tadi aku yang kena mati dulu. Shit.
Oh. Dia kan kau tak boleh gerak kan masa kau nak control kau punya tu burung.
Tak boleh.
Nak inspector.
Boleh jalan kan? Dia kau stay situ je ke kau boleh jalan je masa kau pegang kau punya flash tu. Control flash tu.
Tak boleh.
Apa Jet? Bercakap?
Ah?
Sini. Sini B. B kabur.
Sambung.
Ai.
Boy.
Ya!
Oh Allah.
That's right.
Nice try. Apa hal? Ada orang try hard siap dalam grup kita ni.
Ada.
Jet.
Boy, nak vendor boy, nak tukar tak?
Boleh tak?
Boy, nak tanya sikit boy. Aduh.
Minji, saya ada Emondir.
Ini
Emondir.
Yang keluar pedang banyak-banyak tau. Vandal.
Belum bayar. Oh, kau beli?
Yeah, naik market.
Nice.
Berapa kurang 1000 ke 1000 lebih?
Tak, itu Phantom.
Oh, itu Phantom.
Dekat middle. Dekat sini ya. Wait. Saya nak maki pun ada sekarang.
Oh Allah.
Tak ada dengar.
Jangan carut. Aku lupa tak boleh carut. Aduh.
Gila. One tap siap. Okay.
Nak kat mana?
Ada kes tu. B. Mid tadi ada 2. Cypher pun ada situ. Ding. Ding.
Alamak.
Kanan. Semua on side. Nice.
Dalam.
Lagi. Tu.
Nice.
Belakang.
Satu lagi tempat sama.
Kiri tu. Tengok kanan.
Atas. Bawah.
Kiri kanan.
That's right.
It's okay. Enti.
We lose it anyway.
Minji nak Vandal?
Boleh.
Nak Vandal ke Phantom?
Vandal.
Dua-dua ada.
Vandal.
Sayang.
Phantom kau apa?
Siapa tu?
Prime.
Oh, tak apa. Sayang.
Diam.
Boy. Minjak.
Apa? Apa saya buat? Gabi.
Weh, kenapa tiba-tiba? Stresnya aku. Tak, di sini aku punya Valo tiba-tiba like tukar window. Alah pisang.
Sabotage.
Dia tiba-tiba alt tab. Aku cakap Tak tekan
Kau skip by
Semua on side, semua on side.
Okay.
Ui!
Betul pak.
Ada tu, chambers tu.
Alamak.
Oh, anti.
80. Nice. Oh.
Nice.
Sempat.
Good job, Alim.
Why are you being racist? Why are you being racist?
Kalah
Nanti ni masih. Nak juga. Thank you.
Suara macam tu. Aduh.
Kau nak pergi mana?
Dekat mid.
Yelah, mid ke? Mid ke A ke mid ke B?
Ikut jet.
Yang penting. Bongok lah, tak boleh tu.
Aku follow Suya.
Alamak. Bergerak.
Tak boleh.
Oh, deading.
Lama tak sampai pula Brim.
Oh, nice. Bayar mid.
Oh! Ya Allah, dua ketul. Tu. Belakang tu ada satu. Gecko kiri kau. Tu. Tak apa. Biar. Di depan. Rena kat kiri kau. Dia tengah reload tadi. Kat luar tu.
Dalam lubang tu.
Oh,
That's right.
nanti.
Dalam lubang.
Dalam lubang.
Lubang tak apa. Astagfirullahaladzim. Waduh, Gigi. Waduh, Muhammad. Nak join tak, Muhammad? Makanan I belum sampai. Oh, makanan I dah sampai macam. Kenapa? Spectre?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yang ping.
Tapi tadi siapa lowkan chamber? Low gila tu dia.
Saya.
Patut lah. One bullet, badan mati.
Dia blinded dekat
Headshot.
mid.
Okay. Satu yellow.
Ai, ada Rena kat mid. Dia nak masuk.
Ya. Satu lagi.
Allah. Oh no.
Nice try. Makanlah dulu. Tahu dah sampai ke belum? Oh, dah sampai. Dah sampai. So, saya end stream dulu.
Kita punya enemy gila-gila tu. Rena 300 lebih, Chamber 300 lebih, Gecko 200 lebih. Apa ni?
Level?
Wish. Yes. The hell? Lobby race dengan tu race dengan jet tu. Race tu goal.
Race kita?
Race kita goal.
Jet?
Unranked tapi 200 berapa ni? 296.
Hmm.
Lobby dia orang tu. Nak all lobby.
Faham? Baik doh boy carry. Ya doh.
Apa yang carry?
Tak Muhammad yang cakap bunyi game tak ada tu ke sengaja? Ada lah bunyi game. Oh tak ada lah. Patutlah aku lupa nak tukar. Komen. Lupa nak tukar dia punya source. Tak apa doh. It's okay, dah nak end stream dah. Thank you. Muhammad nak masuk lepak dalam DC, masuk je lah. Kita orang pun chill-chill. Rasa macam tengok anime kot sekejap lagi sambil makan.
Anime apa?
Dr. Stone tu, tak habis tengok lagi.
No.
Ayo.
Tak dengar. Noise. Okay. Okay, thank you YT. Arigato. Bye-bye. See you later.